Let me just get set up here. All right, good morning, students. Today is March 26th. I have my emotional support animal, Chicho, here. And I just wanted to talk to you about chapter 4.2, which if you chose assignment 1, that's what you're going to be doing today. Yesterday, you did assignment 4.1, and that was just basic ecology, and you got to see how we use basic ecology when we went to, when the humans built Biosphere 2. And we know all the biological ideas, but we still couldn't make it work. So I want to talk to you today about why it's so important to characterize, to get the characterizations of different populations of animals and plants and understand them, because we need to know how we affect them. So on the afternoon of September 1st, 1914, in the Cincinnati Zoo, the last passenger pigeon, Martha, died. And we witnessed the extinction of an animal that we knew we had killed. Let me see. Oops. So passenger pigeons were in such great numbers, they used to make the sky black when they flew over. And when they roosted, their roost, so one flock could fill 400 square miles. That's bigger than all the 5 boroughs in New York City. So if you look at that picture, imagine pigeons just roosting, and the branches would break with the weight of multiple birds on their branches. Their range involved this huge circle, and their migration actually took 4 to 5 years. And the Native Americans actually were saved by these pigeons, and they called them the pigeon years when the pigeons actually came through. So they had this natural migration so they could be predicted where they were going to be. So passenger pigeons have an evolutionary trick, not unlike cicadas that come out every 7 years. They come in such large numbers that they survive predation. So their numbers are so large that even though they easily get picked off, they're going to survive as a species. But then European colonists came. Let me actually go back here. So what was said was that you could actually throw a bed sheet up and catch 4 to 5 pigeons. A man once drove his bicycle through a flock of these pigeons and found them in his jacket. So they were super easy to catch. But it didn't matter for the species because there were so many of them. But then the European colonists came, of course, and they said the young pigeons were tasty, easy to catch, and they saved the settlers from starvation. It became a very plentiful bird at the market. And what technology led to the passenger pigeon's extinction was the telegraph. They go boop, 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 boop. The passenger pigeons are here. Railways. Hunters could take the railways out, hunt them, get a whole bunch, and railways back into the market and sell them at the market. So supply and demand. As the passenger pigeons were hunted, their numbers became rare, and passenger pie became rare, and it was prestigious. The chef at Delmonico's in New York City said they used to actually leave the feet sticking out of the pie of the passenger pigeon so that the people knew that they were eating passenger pigeon pie and not chicken pie or another bird pie. There are many recipes in the Epicurean recipe book, one of the first recipe books, and so they were a delicacy. So what happened was they would hunt the young pigeons so they wouldn't be there to lay eggs. If a roost was interrupted, the pigeon wouldn't lay another egg. They were slow to lay eggs and raise young, and here's the killer. They were mated for life. But the thing is, we didn't know that about the species. So if you took one of the pigeons, if you took the mate of the other one, it still looked like they had a lot of pigeons, but there was no mating going on. So the road to extinction was fast. Flocks got old and collapsed, and we knew it was us. And look at this. Purdue, 1914, Martha died. Purdue, the biggest chicken farmer,